Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Rise and Shine Tarot, where we focus on your ascendant and your moon signs. Right now, we are doing Leo ascendant or Leo rising. So, Leo rising, come on into the house, please. Let's just take a quick looky poo at what's going on in your energy. I know we just had the new moon in Aries yesterday, so a lot of planets in Aries right now. That's a very fiery energy and very, what is this, fire horse here? Very compatible, maybe compatible or combustible. I guess that would depend on where you are, right? Because you are fire energy. So let's just take a look. Now, this can resonate wherever you have Leo, but we are specifically like the ocean, focusing on Leo rising energy. Okay, I'm hearing two more shuffles. Leo rising energy. Leo rising. All right, Leo, what we got going on? Let's take a cut and a knock and let's see. Leo rising, overall energy. Come on in, Leo. You know what song I just got? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. So much of Pentacles on. Let's see. Leo rising spirit. What energy do we have right now for our Leo rising folks? Please and thank you. Okay. Three of Wands, waiting for our ships to come in. Are you waiting for a check? You waiting on some money? You even walked away from something that wasn't suiting us. Yeah, standing in your truth. We have a Queen of Swords, air sign. Now you could be a Leo, rising, and maybe a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius sun with this Queen of Swords. This can definitely be you. But I get you're waiting for something to get in, maybe after speaking the truth. Swords is air energy. So that is like words. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a deeper look. I'm here to give one more shuffle. And then why is the Three of Wands here, Spirit? For Leo rising. Why is the Three of Wands here? For Leo rising. Yeah, I think you made a decision. I think that's what it is. Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. You're waiting for maybe a decision has been made, and now you're waiting on the results of that. Why is the Eight of Cups here, Spirit? You've spoken your truth. Now you're waiting on the results of that, maybe. Whoa, a lot on the Eight of Cups. That's too much. Why is the Eight of Cups here? We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I think you walked away from something or someone. This Ten of Swords, I feel like whatever this decision is that you have made now, it was definitely something that kept you up at night, right? It was definitely something that was, I'm hearing, affecting life, affecting your day to day, But whatever decision that you made, it's going to lead to the Nine of Cups. You did stand in your truth, and it's going to lead to happiness. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Leo rising? Yeah, I feel like this is something that you've been contemplating for a while too. Um, Let me see. We have the Page of Cups and the King of Swords, or then I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. Um, Page of Cups. All pages are messages. You could have a small message of love. This could have something to do with love. With this little fish, though, I don't know why I'm getting finances for some reason. So maybe this has something to do with finances. And now you've made a decision and you're, going toward a better time in your finances is what I'm getting. I'm also getting with this Page of Cups and this Knight of Swords on the Queen of Swords, that this is almost like a loving yourself energy. Like you're taking baby steps to love yourself. I don't know, maybe that's for somebody. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here for Leo rising? Ace of Swords. Look, come on. Clarify with the Ace of Pentacles and what fell on here? And the Hangman. Yeah, you made a decision about something. There's a King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. It definitely can be because of a relationship. No, maybe you made a choice to. I'm not really getting a relationship on this though. I'm gonna say Leo rising. Let me get one more. Why? Let's get a clarification on this Ten of Swords, Nine. Whoa. Yeah, you. This is what I get. We're gonna sum this up. There was something I'm getting that either you were working on, you were thinking about, and this something could be anything at this point, right? I don't know your life. This could be a work situation. It could be love. I'm getting, if anything, it's self-love. You've been doing a lot of work on self, right? Maybe you've been giving a lot to a lot of people. Um, and that's what this was. This was you working on yourself. Because that's why I think I get this Page of Cups and Knight of Swords on this Queen of Swords. I think this is you. I really do. This definitely could have something to do with the relationship since we have this Queen of Swords. I feel like maybe you were in a relationship where you were giving too much of yourself, and that's a truth that you had to face. And you've worked on yourself in that situation, and now you have a new start coming in. This could have something to do with money, but I get, especially with this clarifying the Ace of Swords, some type of truth is going to give you a solid beginning because of either the introspection you did. Because I want to say the Hermit, I think, is more going in, where the Hangman is more of seeing it from another person's point of view. So I guess you could take that how it resonates. But I really do feel like this has a lot to do with you just working on yourself, maybe in a relationship. It could be something about you and another person in a relationship have come to a truth, whether that's good or bad. And because of that truth, if you guys have come to a new start is coming. That's what I get. So just a little quick check-in. That's what I get for you, Leo Rising. Let me get some oracle cards, see if we can get a little bit more clarification on this. And then we'll close it out with my little question cards. And hopefully I think whatever you got coming in is good, but I feel like it's after a truth. After you've either spoken the truth, realized the truth, with the swords, I really feel like it's something that you've spoken maybe to somebody. Like you've spoken the truth to somebody, and now because of that, you have a new start coming. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Yeah, I think with that 10 of swords that you were overwhelmed by whatever this decision is you had to make. I think that's what the breaking point. You came to a breaking point and you had to look, I got to do this. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. So I feel like just one day you came to a breaking point and was like, look, this has to change, whatever this is for you. Get another one. What's this one? Only you, devoted, attached. I feel like this is where you're putting yourself first. That's what I'm getting on the only you. It kind of came out. It felt like it needed to. Whoa, that was stress. I think that's what you were in. I don't feel like you're in that stressful energy anymore. Open heart. Yeah, your heart is open now. But I feel like your heart is open to you, right? No, stress came at the bottom. I feel like this is past energy. Yeah, you were definitely resisting making a decision, right? But you have that new beginning coming in. After a broken phase, definitely could have been in a relationship with a soulmate after a conflict. So that's what I get for you, Leo Rising. I want to say good job. Like, I don't feel like whatever this decision was you had to make or whatever this is you went through was easy at all. Oh shit. Now, you got a lot to say. I'm sorry I cussed too, so I hope that don't offend nobody. Let me pick up these cards. So these are my little sidekick cards. They're actually like little questions that you can ask yourself. That's what I have them for now anyway. You know, maybe these are questions that you can ask yourself. Um Honey, you have really been in your mind because these cards falling all over the place. You might not need to ask yourself no more questions. You done ask yourself enough questions. Get out your head. Maybe that's what you need to do. Let's see. Because no, ma'am, I am sleepy though. But ooh, I don't think this has anything to do with you. Let's give it another shuffle. Whoa. Okay, we'll take that. What qualities will my future partner have? That's something you could be thinking about. Past and present. I think that's really relevant in your reading. I feel like the work that you did in the past, in the present energy, you're just waiting for that reward to come in, if you will. Let's see if we can get one more. Just one. Just one. Anything else for Leo rising before we close this out, Spirit? Whoa. Okay, two. What energy am I attracting? Probably backwards, but that's what it says. And what does my higher self or spiritual team want me to know? So these are some questions you can ask yourself in reference to your situation and see if you can get some clarity. Well, thanks for joining me, Leo Rising. Hope you have an amazing day. Come back and see me, okay? Bye.